your host for tonight's classic Christmas program, Michael Berger.
There we go. Some of you probably already have your Christmas shopping done. Round of applause. Who has their shopping done? You annoy us. You understand? How many of you are like me? December 24th, go to Starbucks, get a gift card. Merry Christmas, here's your latte. Sorry. Of course you are. I didn't know you were my friend. Here you go, here's another 20. Yeah. I was growing up. Christmas, really, for the kids, the toys. Forget about it. You kids today, you don't know from toys, and I sound like my parents already. You kids today, but young, like how old are you right here? How old are you? 26, you see? Wow, I guessed that wrong. Listen to me. When I was growing up, the cool thing was just to find out what you got before you got it. And I remember as a kid going into the garage, opening the trunk of Mom's car, seeing all of my gifts unwrapped, shutting the thing, going back in, acting surprised Christmas morning. That was my purpose-driven life, to see my toys. The toys, 12-year-olds today. What do you want? Cell phone? Cell phone? We didn't get it. When I was growing up, we had a phone, but it was not mobile. It was a big 12-pound unit that sat in the kitchen. And it didn't have a push button. It had a little hole. You'd put your finger. Look, 26. What sound is he making? What sound is he making? It had a little plastic, and if you wanted to dial fast, you just had to go faster. Cell phones. 26-year-old. If I would say to you, BFF, what does that mean? Best friends forever. I'm going to text you now. Best friends forever. Best friends. I see you, just the letter C, you. I got one of these phones. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. First of all, I didn't know that it could spell the word for you, so I'm going to the R. See, beep, 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 beep. It's cheaper to walk over there. I save more time if I just drive over to the person I'm trying to talk to. I'm trying to text. And I was one of the first to get the cell phones, but it was big. It was like 12 pounds. It was like a shoebox, am I right? It was heavy. Oh yeah, I'm portable now. It's like dragging a phone booth with you. Yeah, it's like I'm on maneuvers, 10 to base, I'm mobile. But it's the toys growing up. Oh my gosh. Growing up, I wanted something called a slip and slide. Where are my slip and slide people? Yeah. You can't even buy a slip and slide, because it's too litigious. You might hurt yourself. You might slip and slide. Then we're going to sue you. So then it's going to be slip, slide, and sue. That's what they should call it, slip, slide, and sue, because that's what we're going to do. For the young ones, here's what it was. 50 feet of polypropylene plastic, bright yellow, very slippery. But that's not dangerous enough, so you hook the hose to it. And you lay it down on the lawn. But we didn't do the lawn because we're big daddies. We laid it on the concrete, and you get more speed. Get up a good head of speed, boom, into the curb. That's fun. We had lawn darts. You have Nerf darts. Here's a Nerf. Oh, here, look out. Here comes the foam. We had lawn darts, 6-inch blade, point, surgical steel, hollow point. You'd hear it coming. Boom, right into your sister's cheek at Christmas. That's fun. You're all right. You'll be okay. The bleeding stopped. Come on, let's go to Hoag. Hospital. We had a slinky. Now, people are looking at it going, that's just a coiled piece of metal. What are you, an idiot? Yep. Hours of fun with this. And the woman just died who created that a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Well, she lived a good life, and she made a little money, and it's okay. But in her will, she wanted to be taken out of the box and thrown down the stairs. Did you know that? It's slinky, it's slinky. That's not funny to you. You don't even know what that means. You like the jokes about people dying. That's nice. Betty Crocker died. You know Betty Crocker? She died a year ago. Yeah, the funeral was at 3:50 for 20 minutes. Stop it already with the jokes. Really? I got one more. The inventor of the crossword puzzle died. They're going to bury him 6 down, 4 across. It's not funny, really, seriously. Parents didn't love us less. They didn't worry as much, I guess. You know the story about lead paint. Oh, take back the toy. I used to lick my Etch-a-Sketch. You see what I'm saying? I must have eaten 3 or 4 Hot Wheels, and I know I passed a Matchbox somewhere along the way. I'm okay. Right through the supercharger. You with me? I know you are. Speaking of cars, remember this? We had a 1968 Pontiac with the reverse seat, 9-passenger, but the back seat faced out. It was the panorama seat, so literally you looked out the back. We thought that was the coolest thing growing up. Because you could look out, we'd pile it in the station wagon, 4 or 5 of us in the back, no seatbelts, we didn't care. Seriously, at that little lap belt, push a button, it won't go off. It doesn't matter. You hit the dash, a little blood, you hose it down, it's metal, you're okay. You know what I'm saying? We lived, we're all right. So we're in the back, we're looking out the back, and then we tell Dad to take the curve as hard as he could. Boom, our head against the pillar. The exhaust fumes are coming in from the rear. We didn't need drugs growing up. We had head trauma and carbon monoxide poison. We're going to school going, woo! Let's do some math. Costco is, you know what a Costco is? Oh, it's a store where you can buy a lot of stuff if you wanted to open your own store. It's one of those stores, quantity. You can buy everything. You can get flu shots at Costco. Yeah. You got to get 12 of them. But and you ever go through life and say, I'm going to start eating healthy? You know, we're coming up on New Year's, so you're going to make these resolutions that you don't keep. I went through this a little premature because I know I don't keep them, so I started my resolutions early, and I cleaned everything out of the kitchen that wasn't any good for me, and I went to Costco and bought everything healthy. And I bought something with fiber in it. The doc says fiber, like 35 grams a day is supposed to be good. So he says, get something called All Bran. Let me tell you something about All Bran. There's more. There is a lot of fiber in this cereal. It's like 50 grams, and like Wicker Furniture has 7. Okay, so there's that much. And I eat this, I'm at Costco, so I'm buying, you got to buy 100 boxes or whatever, and you buy cheese, you buy stuff you would never. I think the quality suffers when you can buy salmon and tires under the same roof. That's all I'm saying. There's a push-pull here. So I buy it all, and I get it, and I pour a bowl the first morning, and I love it. It's great. And then I pour a second bowl because I've always been a 2-bowl guy. And I'm halfway through my second bowl, and I realize the plans for my day are changing, is what I'm saying. There is something in this cereal that once it's in you, it has to get out of you, and you don't know the time or place. It's like the Bible. You're not going to know the time or place. You just have to be ready. I will not eat this unless I see a facility in my line of sight. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes I just sit in the bathroom and have an enjoyable bowl. I do. What I should do is just pour it in the toilet. It doesn't stay with me long enough anyway. Forget about it. Is that wrong to say at the holidays? Would it kill you to laugh? My point is, big finish. It's very nice to laugh. It's very nice. Thank you. Come on now. Stop it.